Poems from my garden. This one is called Chrysalis. When I was a caterpillar I had 100 legs, and I enjoyed the kind of life a caterpillar with 100 legs can enjoy. I climbed cauliflower leaves, cabbage leaves and bindweed leaves and all kinds of leaves, and when they were succulent and green I ate the leaves and grew fat and happy when I was a caterpillar. When I was a caterpillar I had 100 fingers with which to count out my spending money and put it in the slot for the bus journey to Birmingham or Wolverhampton, to the hop or the twist or the crawl or the boogie. And with 50 of my fingers I pumped the air, and with 50 bopped about I didn't care when I was a caterpillar. When I was a caterpillar I squeezed up to the bar, and with my 100 arms and 100 hands and 100 toes bought drinks for friends and other insects, even ants. I was having a whale of a time for a little fella. I went to bars and restaurants and laughed and joked and tipped the waiters when I was a caterpillar. When I was a caterpillar I bought as many clothes as I liked and shoes. I had a pair for every foot, for every leg, for every day. I had sneakers and Doc Martens and stilettos and Uggs and white silk gloves to wear when the occasion required, and there were hundreds and hundreds of us consuming caterpillars like us, munching crops like us when I was a caterpillar. And then one day a man appeared and said, "You can't go out no more. You can't associate with friends and family, fellow invertebrates. You must go inside, you know." And he showed me graphs and evidence and statistics that were probably true. And although I knew what danger was, bad crows that fly in circles, voles and rats that prey on little creatures, the poison found in stinging plants, and though I counted up the risks and took my chance, I realized this man was serious. He had a white coat. And so I left the cauliflowers alone, put my bus pass in my pocket, hunkered down, without parties and pubs and Jaeger bombs and all those shoes I trailed round the bull ring to buy, just because they suited my 100 caterpillar feet. And I made a chrysalis. "It's not just you have to think about," they said, "but other caterpillars, those in the vulnerable category, endangered, living alone or in care homes. Some even more frightened than you are." And strangely, I found I got used to my cocoon, to the safety it brought. I had the time to think about things that might have happened but hadn't. I felt lucky I had escaped mishap. I learnt to crochet and started to write poetry, which I read on Zoom to fellow isolationists. I became aware of how much I was afraid of birds and voles and rats, and how, although I missed my friends, perhaps it was for the best to stay safe. And all the risks I'd ignored became as large as if they'd been like combine harvesters in a wheat field. Now, the man is on the television again, looking more like a caterpillar himself at each appearance. He's saying, "The time has come to leave our homes to shed our chrysalises, that beyond its thin protection lie the world in which we will not just be caterpillars, but butterflies, and grow wings, and believe in ourselves, and form all colours of the rainbow, like Gay Pride or the Notting Hill Carnival or the last night at Glastonbury." He's saying it with the animation of 100 fingers. He's flanked by happy experts wearing ties and suits, and although I still don't trust him, I'm Skyping friends and family. We're all making the same decision: when to emerge, when to go out, whether to go out. on my shoulder. My wings are itching.